You might have called her a skanky ass bitch one day, and next semester you're like grouped with her. Morning, beautiful people. I'm running late. I was supposed to leave at 9 o'clock. It is 8:58.
Delusion.
Quickly do my skincare and go. I hope y'all are doing okay. So what's gonna happen in this video is that I am going to be meeting my friends for brunch, and then we're gonna go thrifting. This is basically the last day because school starts tomorrow. Oh my gosh, it hasn't sunk in yet. I was just talking to my friends like, oh, you free on Monday? And he was like, don't you have school on Monday? And I was like, you're right. School has begun. I thought it'd be really fun if you guys like follow me along as we go thrifting and see if we got some really cool thrifting finds. I thrifted this Lacoste polo t-shirt. I got it for like $40 and the lady gave me like a $5 discount. So this is a good buy, and I'm hoping to find more stuff. And then at the end of the video, I think it'll be cool if I talk to you guys about some of the tips and tricks that helped me survive my university life. If you guys don't know, I'm studying in NTU. I'm gonna be a year 3 English student. If you wanna skip to that part and just miss the whole vlog, there'll be the timestamps below. Also, pro tip, just spray some perfume in your hair and just like rub it in. Okay, I think we're good to go. Let's go. Yo, the weather is crazy. Like when I left my house, it stopped raining, and now it's super sunny out, but it's also drizzling at the same time. All of us is like videoing our food. All the phones are out. Update, I was late. I got lost, but I'm here now, and that's all that matters. Yo, this shit is so good. They literally have long shop in Tory Burch and Guess. Slay. This though. I don't know if this is fake or real. It looks fake. They literally have leather pants. Look at Socrates. This is the one they used to have at Bras Basah.
You're beautiful. You look like Linda Evangelista.
And now we are on the way to Crane Living. We bought stuff. I always tell myself I'm not gonna buy anything, and then I end up buying something. It's a problem. We shall discuss it another day. We keep getting like sidetracked, but also we're in Joo Chiat or Joo Chiat. It's a really cool street. They've got a bunch of cafes and little shops with knickknacks that y'all can check out. Look, the bakery! So we are currently in Crane Living. It's a store that sells a lot of homeware pieces, so we're gonna see their cool stuff here. I mean, if you need a gold whisk and a gold cheese grater, a vibe. Okay, so we just left Crane Living and there wasn't much in the store. The store was giving me like, they bought the stuff off Taobao and then they put it for an exorbitant price. There was this like cool cup I wanted, right? But I could literally get it on Shopee for like $8.90 and they were selling it for $18. So I think Crane Living, I'm gonna give it a pass. This is such a vibe. It looks like a crushed plastic cup, but it's $125. We stopped by this like King's Card coffee place and it's so overpriced, y'all. But look at my...
Nice.
Is it?
It's not that I would pay so much.
Okay, I'm just poor, okay?
It's like where we are, you know, the location. It's like if you were here for brunch, it would be normal.
True.
Excuse me, sir, you look stupid. Or, confused.
Anyway, I got coconut water. It's pink for some reason.
I would juggle my things, my lighting, juggling like literal like sticks, you know, like wow.
Oh god, wait, my hands are trembling. We're like walking up these stairs. Oh my god, wait, I'm like really scared now. Okay, but the view? Oh, lol. I can't. I'm so scared. We made it to the rooftop garden after a journey up the stairs.
Why do you do that?
It was exercise. It burned off the calories. Such a hydroponics farm, y'all. I feel like I've only seen these things in my textbooks and never in person. We found out that there was a lift, aka we didn't have to risk our lives on those stairs. I think it's time to procrastinate on reading my text for next week. Thank you guys for making it this far into the video. In this part of the video, I'm going to be telling you guys some tips on surviving university and some advice that I wish the freshman me knew in university. Where did I place my... It's right here, my notes.
I'm not gagging.
So the first piece of advice I have for you in university is that this is the time to try new things. So trying new things could mean trying new CCAs. This isn't like secondary school or JC where like being in a CCA was compulsory, right? And in secondary school, you have to be in a CCA because you need those CCA points to like offset your O-level L1 R5 points. In university, I personally am not in a CCA because I wanted to take some time to do YouTube properly and as well as my bakery, and I'm also working part-time, so I don't really have time for CCA. But try new CCAs and you can always quit after a few sessions, and they're not as big of ramifications if you quit a CCA as there were in like JC or secondary school. This could also be a good time for you to take opportunities that you've never taken up before, such as leading orientation or taking up a leadership position in your hall, unless you're going to pursue your master's or your PhD. This is basically your last time in a school setting. Having these kind of opportunities to like lead and organize events and stuff like that, it's going to be harder as you grow older, and it's especially harder outside a university setting. So really take this time to try those things. Don't be afraid of failure because it's still in school parameters and you're still in that safe bubble of academia before you go into the cruel working world. I don't want to think about it, but she is advancing really quickly for me. On the next thing on trying new things is to take introductory modules for some courses that you think are interesting. Who knows, you might even want a minor in it. introductory courses are really a great way to kind of gauge your interest in the subject. And if you don't do well in it, for NTU we have about 12 academic units for the SU option, which means we have a chance to make 4 modules a pass-fail, aka you just need to do like decently well and it's not going to count towards your GPA, and you're like, you passed it and you're done with it, and you know, you tried something new. The next, why is my back aching? Is this what getting older feels like? I'm just like rested. So the next thing is on making friends. Like literally all 3 of my friends that I asked for university advice, they all were like, go for orientation camps to make friends. When I was university, it was basically like COVID-19 time, and we had a virtual orientation. There wasn't a lot of opportunities to make friends, but I mean, I still have like great friends like Etienne and Joan, if you're all watching. Like, we're still talking on Telegram and Instagram, and we met from a virtual orientation. So if I can make friends from a virtual orientation over like Zoom, I'm pretty sure you can make friends like in person. There are a bunch of orientation camps. It'll be like the ones for specific modules, or one for like the whole school, like humanities or like sciences as a whole. Pick and choose which orientation camps you want to go for and make some friends along the way, because you're gonna need that moral support, because university is tough. It really is. More on that later. Making friends in university is really difficult because there's so many modules for us to choose from, and basically each class is a different set of faces. It's very difficult to make a connection unless you put in the effort to really reach out and talk to people more regularly. Okay, and next thing is do the modules you want regardless of whether your friends want to or not. A lot of people kind of like, they ask their friends like, oh, what module are you taking? You're taking this module, okay, let's sign up together. While it is nice to have like a friendly face in the classroom to do the module together, you run the risk of going for a module that you may have no interest in. And if you have no interest in, you're not gonna do well in it. Your GPA is gonna suffer because you wanted to take that module with your friend. Like, I don't know, to me it's not worth it. Taking classes alone is fine. You can always make friends with like the person next to you at the same table, or you can always just go to class and go for the lesson and then maybe talk to a few people after class. The next thing on making friends in university is to be nice to everyone. Do not be a cold-hearted bitch. That's basically me, because you never know who you're gonna meet again or who you're gonna be grouped with, because there'll be certain things you have no control over, and you might have called her a skanky ass bitch one day, and next semester you're like grouped with her and you're like, I wish I didn't say those things to her the last time. So just be nice to everybody. Be nice to your tutors and your profs, because you never know when you're gonna see them again. I don't know about your university, but in NTU you get assigned to a professor for your final year project and you have no control over which professor you get allocated to. Just be nice to everybody, and if you're bitchy, just tone it down a little bit, or add like a JK at the end so they know like it's chill, even though you really meant it. Does that make sense?
The level of unprofessionalism, far too much.
Next one is on grades and toxic productivity. My Outlook, the email system for the school, is blowing up every day. There are like 5 emails, and I'm thinking like it's for my prof on important matters. No, it's just a bunch of like internship opportunities. Oh, this company wants to do an internship for this, internship for that. And it's really kind of like ingraining that idea that even during your holidays you have to be productive. Like your summer holidays, you have to take an internship, winter break, internship, even during school, internship. And while it is good to have internships to kind of like boost your resume and portfolio, I think it's also important to just focus on your grades and make sure you have like a decent GPA, and then maybe you can take an internship like 1 or 2 in your own time. Don't compare yourself, because I literally had that feeling where a lot of my friends were having internships, and you know, there was that toxic productivity mindset where I felt like, oh my gosh, you are sitting on your ass doing absolutely nothing. I was doing a lot of things, but because I wasn't doing an internship, it just felt like I was missing out and I was lagging behind everybody. So that was my bone crack. Did you hear that? Did you hear my bone crack? Yeah, so just enjoy the process and enjoy learning, because unless you're pursuing higher education, this is basically your last time in a school setting. I know it's really sad, but yeah, just really enjoy the process. Take lots of breaks if you need to. Being stressed in university is totally normal. I actually factor in down days, because there'll be just like 1 or 2 or 3 days where you just like feel so overwhelmed and you don't want to do anything. I try to get my readings done like a week in advance to factor in time for me to just like not do anything because I'm so stressed, if that makes sense.
Everybody has those days.
More on university being tough, GPA is another thing. While GPA is very important, I mean, university assessment assessments and everything is on a league of their own. I remember when I first got a B+, because like after junior college, I got like an A for literature, so I thought, okay, literature in university is gonna be a breeze. Like, I'm so smart, I got an A, so I'm gonna do well here too. And when I got a B+, like, I was just like so upset over it. Like, I was upset over it for a day. I know for some people a B+ is great, but I don't know what was wrong with me. Like, I was just so obsessed with like getting an A, and I still am sometimes. I kind of get like paralyzed because I'm so focused on wanting a good grade that I kind of overthink anything, and it kind of stops me from writing or doing my assignments. I'm like, is this good enough for an A? So in my case, getting overly worried about my GPA really hindered my learning process and enjoyment in university. Your GPA is weighted, and like this B or C you get now is gonna be so minuscule compared to the bunch of other modules you're gonna be taking in your 4-year or 3-year course. Don't worry too much about your grades, just like focus on enjoying it. When you kind of take that focus away from your grades, I think that's when you really start to do well, because then you'll get more passionate about the subject and you'll want to explore it, and it's definitely going to show in your grades. And last point is enjoy your freedom. I think it really hit me that, so I was having brunch with my friend on a weekday, because like sometimes for your university like schedules, you might not have, it might be like a 4 or 3 day work week. So some weekdays you don't have school and you're just free to do whatever you want, and even like your summer or December breaks, they're like a month or 2 or 3 months long. And it just hit me like, when I get into the workforce, I'm gonna be a corporate slave working like 9 to 5, not even including OT. But unless I take leave from work, I will not be able to be sat here at a cafe on a weekday enjoying this overpriced scrambled eggs and coffee. So university is such a weird like transitionary period between your academia life and like working. This is really your last chance to kind of enjoy that freedom that's with a student. I never understood it when my mom was like,
all you have to do is focus on your education. Like, why would you even do that?
and I get it now, because once you're working, it's a whole different ball game. And so I guess this also relates to like the GPA point. Do cherish the time you have in university, because after university, it's the workforce, baby. We're gonna be stressed, we might even be unemployed. Nobody has anything figured out, honestly. You don't even need to know exactly what you're gonna do in the future. So overall, my advice, don't be afraid to try new things, that's number 1. Number 2, making friends is gonna be a little bit tough in university, but nevertheless, you can do it, just go for orientation camps. And number 3, don't get too hung up on grades and toxic productivity. Remember to take breaks and take care of yourself. And lastly, enjoy your freedom, because you're not going to be a student anymore after university when you're going to the workplace. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. If you made it this far, thank you so much. It means you must really like me or something. Thank you guys. I really appreciate all the support I've gotten on this channel. I hope to continue making content that is funny and informative for you guys. Thank you guys for supporting my channel. It's kind of crazy how much we've grown. I think we're almost at 500 subscribers, which is crazy to me. And with that, I will see you guys in the next video. Hope you're having an amazing morning, afternoon, or evening wherever you are. And yeah, bye!